Hello and welcome. Today we will start in child's pose and then do a little bit of glute work to strengthen and wake the glutes up, and then move to some more challenging standing poses and a bit of balance. Let's move, when you're ready, to child's pose. Come on to your hands and knees. Take your knees wide, big toes together, and slowly sink your bottom back to your heels. Before you bring your chest down to the ground, have a moment of moving the hips from side to side. And then bit by bit, walk your fingers out in front of you. And then when you're ready, lower the head to either rest on top of folded hands or all the way to the ground. You'll be able to hear that I'm taking a few nice deep breaths here. Just let the body settle, let the mind come to a more rested space. Let the body unfold. I enjoy this pose so much that it's often difficult for me to talk. I just want to move really into a rested, restorative yoga session. However, the glutes are calling. So one more breath here. We'll come back at the end and have another child's pose then. Come up to table. Take your legs off to one side and come to lay on your back. Keep your feet on the ground. Bring your heels fairly close to your glutes. And then just squeeze them and lift for a few pulses, rounds of breath. I'm literally just lifting my glutes and then off the ground, pulling my belly to my spine. Starting to wake up my feet, moving my toes as I push. And then on the next inhale, I'm going to lift up and take my arms over my head. Hold it here for an inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And again, one more, lifting. And lower. Let your knees fall to the side. Bring the soles of your feet together. And as you push the feet together, squeeze the glutes and lift here. Breathing in and out. In and out. And lower. And again, squeeze the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips off the ground. You wear of the tummy a little bit here. You want to be pulling the belly to the spine. Three rounds of breath. And lower. Bring the knees back, hug them to your chest. Rock and roll to each side. We're not finished on our back yet. One more pose to do. So bring the left foot down, take the right ankle over the left knee, and we're going to squeeze and lift here. You can keep your arms on the ground, hands facing across your belly, and then you can use the backs of your arms and the tops of your shoulders to lift up. So this is almost a little bit like a bridge, but it's also flexing into my hip. So it's got elements of figure of 4 here. And I'm going to pulse, squeezing the left glute. We're only going to do one each side, so a few more pulses and lower. Let's move straight to the other leg. Push down on your foot, squeeze with your right glute this time and lift up. Use your arms as much as you need to. It does help you gain a bit of height, and then pulse in the right glute. Squeeze in. Don't forget that belly. I do forget and I feel it pop out. Squeeze in, lower in, hugging knees to chest. I'm going to take my knees a bit wider this time, hand on each knee, and get a bit looser, just moving into my hips and hip flexor. If you do any glute work, it does have an effect in front of the hips and through the thighs. Okay. Cross your ankles and start to rock. Just massage the spine a few times, and then I'm going to attempt, see if we can do it, to come next one straight up into boat pose. You might want to hold onto the backs of your thighs when you get there. Take your arms out to the side. You'll see that my feet are flexed. Belly's pulling towards the spine again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Come up and over. Need to shuffle back and come into table. You might get fed up with me saying it, but the belly comes to the spine again. And then extend the right leg out behind you. Rock and roll backwards and forwards a few times. And then pointing the foot, lift the leg. It doesn't really matter which leg you do. You just need to remember which one. Start to bend the knee and pull it in towards the chest, the head, and extend out. As you extend out, squeeze in that glute, squeeze in the thigh. One more. And then bend in the knee, pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg. Other leg, left leg for me. Push backwards and forwards. And then lift in, point in, bend in the knee, pulling it to the chest, squeeze the glute as it goes backwards, and round, and extend, and round, and extend, and then bend the knee and pulse, squeeze in the glute, foot is reaching towards the ceiling, and lower. Right leg goes out again. Foot points, leg lifts, and then you're going to bring it out to the side, tap it down, lift and bring it back. Square the hips as you return. Leg goes out to the side, taps down, lifts and comes back. A little bit faster. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. One more. Tap, lift, and lower. I'm going to have to change sides. I'm too close to the wall to do the leg, that side. So my left leg's going out now. Lifting, coming to the side, tapping down, squaring back to the side, squeeze and lift. Tap, take it back. Tap, take it back. One more. Tap, take it back. Lower the knee. And let's come to a sneaky child's pose here. Knees goes wider, bottom sinks, lower the head towards the hands. Breathe in deeply. Exhale out softly. Steady your heart rate. Enjoy every breath here. Because we're here, we might as well chuck in a little shoulder stretch. So take the left hand onto the fingertips. Thread the right arm underneath the left armpit and bring the head down towards the side. Just 3 breaths here. Come back to the middle. Come straight to the other side. So left arm threads underneath the right armpit. Head comes down to the ground. 3 breaths this side. Come back up. I'm going to spin again. Come back to table. Pull the belly to the spine and then take the right leg out and up again. Take it out to the side. Place the foot down on the ground so the foot's flat. And then we're going to push back. So bottom comes to the left heel. And then I'm going to reach forward. I'm going to come over my wrists a little bit of a wrist strengthening exercise. Push back, come forward. And as we go back this time, I'm going to stay there and I'm going to let my right leg creep out to the side a bit. And hold it there. A lovely inner thigh stretch. And then as I come up, and I will spin so that you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to come and sit on my bottom. My bent knee, the foot has come in towards the inner thigh. And so from here, we're going to come side to side. Stretching through the ribs. And then after the next one, turn the belly along the leg. Then walk the hands out in front. And then when you come to the bent knee, take the hand behind you and lift up, pushing the hips up and away, squeezing the glutes into a kneeling wild thing or fallen star, whatever you would like to call it. Exhale and lower. Side to side again. Reaching, stretching through the armpit, the waist, the ribs. And then on the next one, belly comes along the extended leg. Reach the arms forward, walk around, and then push back up, taking all of your weight onto the hand on the ground. It's great for your wrist. Lifting the glutes, squeezing, lower. And then we'll come back into table. Left leg extends, lifts, comes out to the side, foot places down on the ground. And again, start to push back, reach the arms forward and come back. Stretch forward over the wrists, push back and forward. And then this time staying down, reaching the arms forward. The leg comes out to the side, melt as much as you can to the ground. And then as we come up, I'm going to move to face the camera again. Come inside to side, stretching through the ribs, the armpits. When you get along the extended leg, turn, fold, and then walk around. When you reach the other side, push down and come up into half wild thing. Reaching up, squeezing your glutes and lower. And then back to your bending from side to side. Coming along the extended leg, circling forward, taking your hand to your side and reaching up, squeezing your glutes. Remember, as much weight as you can on the wrist. It's really good for wrist strength, growing bone, and lower. We'll come into a sneaky little butterfly pose. You can either stay up or fold forward. Settle the breath. Find a moment of stillness here. And then coming back up. Cross the ankles. Come onto your knees, no hands. Come up to standing. So move into the top of your mat. And I'm going to face the camera just for a moment. You can stay as you are. I'm going to start by lifting my right knee and holding it to my chest. Think about the standing foot, trying to stand on the big toe mound, squeezing your glutes. That's what all that glute work was for. Taking that leg down. Just a moment in Tadasana, mountain pose here. Feel all four corners of your feet. You might close your eyes. And then as you open them, start to come onto your right foot. Lift your left knee. Hug it towards your chest. Again, think about the standing leg. Notice what the foot is doing, the glute, knee, and lower. Now we're going to start adding some standing poses. So, lifting the right knee again. A little bit wobbly today on this side. Then I'm going to release my hands, take them up above my head, and step back to high lunge. Embrace any wobbles. We are challenging. Taking my hands to my heart, I'm going to step forward again, bringing my knee to my chest. As I exhale, stepping back to high lunge again. Lifting my back foot away from me. Settling down into the front knee a little bit more, sinking my hands to my chest. Start to get ready to bounce forward, come in to the knee, lift it again. Okay, last one. Leg goes back, high lunge. Open to warrior two. Turn to the front, back to high lunge. Exhale and open to warrior two again. Flip the front hand and tip up and back, reverse warrior. Coming back through warrior two, straighten the front leg and glide, Trikonasana. Top hand comes to hip. Take the gaze to the front foot and swivel back to high lunge. And then we're just going to step from here straight back to Tadasana, mountain pose. And then we're going to do the whole thing on the other side. I'm going to come and stand over here. Okay, mountain pose. Left knee lifts. Taking my arms up above my head, preparing to step back to high lunge. I'm always far less wobbly on this side. Sinking my hands to my heart, bringing my leg back up to my chest. Arms lift above my head, leg steps back to high lunge. Hands sink to heart, step forward, knee lifts, arms lift. This is the last one. Leg steps back to high lunge. Open to warrior two. Front hand flips, tip up and back, reverse warrior. Coming through warrior two, straighten the front leg, glide forward, come to Trikonasana. Gaze goes towards the top hand. Top hand comes to hip, gaze goes to foot. I start to turn to high lunge, and then from here, step forward to mountain pose. And then inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Push through your feet, come all the way up. Look up towards the hands. Pull the belly to the spine. You might come into a little bit of a back bend. Hands sink to chest. Come to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You'll notice I'm taking my hands all the way up. Shoulder blades come together. Exhale, fold. Push down on the feet, come all the way up. Look up. Little back bend. Hands sink to heart. Fold. Take the hands to the ground. This time I'm walking mine forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Gaze goes towards your big toes. Take any kind of movement that you would like here. Come up onto your toes, round through the shoulders and float to plank. Just one of these. Breathing in and out. In and out. Lower the knees to the ground. Take the knees wide. Sink the bottom to the heels. And here's the much promised ending in child's pose. Take your arms forward. Rest your head upon your stepped hands. And come to a much anticipated child's pose. You can stay here for as long as you would like. I'm going to take one more breath. And then coming up. And just come into a kneeling seat. Breathing in. Exhaling out with a sigh. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you once again for practicing with me. Namaste.